Hi guys, welcome to Nashville Real Estate Show. I am Kane Harrison and we are delighted to be in the Lippman Group, which is of course umbrellaed by the Sotheby's International Realty, and we are here today with Taylor Jones again. Welcome, mate.
Thank you.
It's great to have you back.
Thanks.
Of course, our expert realtor, Gloria Exum.
Thank you.
It's great to have you back as well. We're going to get straight into the house, which is 105 Wellington Park Court in Nashville. But before we get to the video, Taylor, you're co-listing this with Larry Lippman, who of course is a regular on this show. Just tell us a little bit about this fantastic property.
Well, it's it's in a wonderful location in the Wellington Park subdivision, and that's just off the intersection of Harding and Hillsborough, and it feels like it's miles away from the city, but it's really just about 5 to 7 minutes away from Green Hill Shopping.
It's awesome. I can tell you a little secret. I actually drove past this house yesterday. Went and had a little sneak peek because I saw the video and really liked the house. I mean, and it's in what I would expect to be a gated community. It isn't, but fantastic homes around it. I mean, just a really, really well presented home. Yeah,
The Wellington's right across the street from Northumberland, which is another very notable subdivision in Davidson County. And the home, actually the way it's designed and constructed, it's very symmetrical. It's very balanced. You'll see a lot of symmetry throughout the property video. Yeah, it's such a unique little parcel of land, and I think they've used every portion of the land. This house has a swimming pool as well, which you will see. But I guess without any further ado, let's get to the video. All right.
This wonderful home, nestled in the Wellington Park subdivision, just off the intersecting point of Hillsborough Pike and Harding Road, is minutes away from Green Hill's shopping and fine dining, but miles away from the bustle of city life. The front entry of the home provides a circular driveway for guest parking and a warm curbside appeal that greets company in style upon their arrival. Entering through the oversized foyer, your gaze floats towards the step-down living area, adorned with all-wood coffered ceilings, and passage to the outdoor patio area with a 5-foot deep in-ground pool supplemented by a built-in broil master grill. The home radiates warmth, comfort, and balanced symmetry throughout, featuring cherry, oak, and mahogany bookshelving and all hardwood floors on the main level. The front living room is more of a music room or parlor, and can be closed off from the dining area to formalize your dining and hosting experiences. Step up from the den area through an arched entryway to discover the kitchen, replete with new granite countertops, ample storage space, and an intelligently designed cabinetry system. The overhanging countertop provides a daily eat-in option while allowing you to expand for overflow seating while hosting guests and entertaining. A built-in home office adjoins a breakfast area that features natural light and beveled glass bay windows overlooking the neighborhood's shared park-like green space. The thoughtful, step-saving kitchen design makes cooking a joy while maximizing your efficiency. Diffused natural light pours through floor-to-ceiling windows in this master down, which feels far removed from the rest of the home, providing an additional layer of privacy and comfort that is truly unique. The wood-burning fireplace is adorned with marble and brass finishes and features a gas starter. Moving on to the bathroom suite, we discover even more symmetrical balance in design, accentuated by a Bavarian crystal chandelier, custom stained glass work, jet-streamed bath, stall showering, and a double vanity with powdering station. The bathroom also features an immense 12 by 12 walk-in California closet area. Proceed up one of the home's 2 staircases to discover the upper level, which features 3 additional bedrooms, additional baths, and unique dormer area storage space designed to hold your personal property and seasonal items. Step down into an upstairs family bonus room, which could also be purposed as an extraordinary home office area. The strength and verisimilitude of the exterior of the residence is accentuated by 3 access points to the interior and a solitudinous sitting area with its own hidden wooden entry gate at the home's southernmost side. An abundance of wildlife and all types of birds contribute to the ambient soundtrack of nature which comes to life in the spring season. The 6-foot ivy-laden brick privacy wall screens the 5-foot deep swimming pool and the patio area, while providing organic aesthetic charm to the backyard space. Bask in the warmth, privacy, and uncontested balance of 105 Wellington Park Court. The memories of raising a family in this home would remain priceless. Contact Realtors Lawrence Lippman and Taylor Jones today to schedule an appointment to view this fine property while it is still available. Lippman's direct line is 615-364-3333 and Jones's is 615-739-7870.
Well, Tyler, fantastic property, and a turnkey location, essentially.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you were moving in from out of state and you wanted to, go ahead and just get settled in without having to worry about doing anything, this would be a property where you could do that.
Absolutely. Well, of course, you guys, if you want more information about this property or any of the other properties, we have all the details on the screen. And of course, Taylor is the man to talk to. Of course, he's co-listing this with the one and only Larry Lippman, who we all know all so well. Gloria, you've been awfully quiet, but never fear. We're coming back for your very own special segment after this. Taylor, mate, we always love having you on board, and I'm sure you'll be back. And we will be back just after this break. Hey guys, welcome back to the Nashville Real Estate Show. We of course just looked at that fantastic home presented by Taylor and Larry Lippman. And we're joined by Gloria Exum, who's going to talk to us a little bit about the real estate market, as she always does. We love having her on board. Gloria, there's some upcoming changes in August, and they're largely around the way that the buyers are getting qualified for their mortgages. We talked a little bit about it off camera, completely over my head, so I'm assuming that we need to let a lot of the buyers and sellers out there know exactly what's happening.
Absolutely, Kane, and we just actually had a mortgage company come in and do a fabulous presentation for our entire team, because we're always wanting to be on the forefront of any changes that are happening, and we want to be able to pass that knowledge out to the consumer. And the one of the changes that I just wanted to share with you today and go ahead and share on our show is how the timing is going to change for the consumer out there in the market that's thinking about buying a home. Things have basically been set up to where if you were going to buy a home, you just go on out and look for a home, and then you find a home, and then you decide what mortgage company you're going to get. And with the changes that are happening in the mortgage industry, that will no longer be the case. So it's really all designed to protect you as a consumer, to give you more time to shop for a mortgage company that you're comfortable with, and for you to feel more prepared before you actually go out and find your home. So with that being said, if you were going to buy a home in 6 months, I would tell you go right now and shop those mortgage companies and make a decision of who you want to partner with and who you want to establish the relationship with, and already have that in place.
And I mean, I know it, in one hand, I think to myself, as a consumer, fantastic, I can be protected, I can learn a little bit about who I'm dealing with and choose who I want to make an educated decision. On the other hand, I think, oh my goodness, I'm out of the market, someone else is going to get those houses that I want. But, is this a nationwide thing? Is this a state thing? It's a nationwide thing.
It's a nationwide.
It first comes to mind, of course, the Nashville real estate market being so incredibly hot. I almost feel like, we want it to slow down a little bit so consumers can actually make great decisions, and perhaps this is the way to do it.
Well, again, I made a scenario of if you were going to buy a house in 6 months, don't wait, go ahead and find your mortgage company. But I didn't mean to imply that it would take that long for you to find a mortgage company. So let's say you decide you want to buy a house next month. That's fantastic. Yeah. I would just say go ahead and shop the mortgage companies and decide who you're going to use, because what's happening, Kane, is that we've been in the habit of being able to get a pre-approval letter for you as a buyer, so that we go in on an offer very strong presenting that to the seller that you're already pre-approved. And with the new laws going in effect, what's going to happen is we won't actually be able to get you a true pre-approval from that lender until you've made a commitment that you're going to work with that lender.
Wow.
So there's just some differences in how you'll navigate the paperwork process with the lender and so forth. But again, keep in mind it's there to protect you, to give you time to shop for your mortgage company. But again, working with a really great realtor and someone who's knowledgeable about these changes is going to make things so much easier for you, because we're going to keep you on track with the timelines to make sure that you can get in your home quicker.
Absolutely, and a fantastic part about the Littman Group, Sotheby's International Realty, is you have these nationally renowned people coming in and educating you on all these new improvements. Now, we've talked about how this affects me as a buyer. How will it affect the seller? Will it slow that process up? What will happen to the seller?
Well, what's happening with our sellers is, again, as listing agents, we're preparing our sellers that we do not want them to take a contract on their property unless we know that buyer is pre-approved, because there's no reason to take the home off the market if the person can't get financing.
So is that what's happening? People are taking the home off the market and then the financing's falling through?
Well, not really so much as just the fact that we've been in the market has been to where we could get that pre-approval letter pretty quickly, Kane. And now with these new changes, it is going to take a little while to get that true pre-approval for your mortgage. So again, from a seller's perspective, we're just going to be working closely with those buyer's agents to make sure that their buyer's already been through that process. Before we tie it up.
It's great. We always say you need to get your ducks in a row. I am one of those people who needs to start getting my ducks in a row. We always talk about the fact that I'm looking for a house with my wife, so I'm right in the mix of this whole thing as well. But it all starts, of course, with you guys knowing all this information. And of course, if you want to contact Gloria, I'm sure she'd be more than happy to sit with you and perhaps advise some of the mortgage brokers that they deal with that are reputable in Nashville, and then of course point you in the right direction to buying your home. And Gloria, it's been fantastic again.
Great.
Wealth of information as always. We love it.
And Kane, thanks so much for giving us an opportunity to talk about this.
Yes.
And as I mentioned off camera, we would love to bring in a mortgage professional to be able to really talk in depth about some of these changes that are getting ready to happen. And that's just one of the changes. Again, we feel it's going to be a positive change for our buyers and our sellers, but it's really going to be important to have everyone educated and prepared.
Absolutely, and I know that the buyers will probably start hearing about this as we move forward towards August. And we will keep you completely up to date. But guys, don't forget to check out all information that we've got right above this video as you're watching it. There's some text up there that you can click on and get every single piece of information that you need. Or of course, contact Larry Littman or Gloria here at the Littman Group, Sotheby's International Realty. Once again, Gloria, we've loved having you on board. Taylor was fantastic. The homes are beautiful. Guys, we will see you next week on the Nashville Real Estate Show.